Hi there, I'm making a new tutorial video on the Korg EMX, and I'm going to talk about the not so obvious functions on it. Um, First of all, um, if you own the unit, you probably already know how part mute works for single parts, but for me, it took me a while to find out that this also works with entire sections. When you press down Shift and hold it down, plus press part mute, and then just press one of the section's parts, this will mute the entire section at once. This also works with the solo key. It'll solo the entire section. Um, all right. Just to use this function, just keep in mind to use the Shift key. Then there's one other thing that I didn't figure out right away, which is the real-time transpose function. You can see that above the solo knob, there's a solo button, there's a transpose printed on the panel, which means that you can, by activating this key, you can change the entire pitch of the synth parts all at once in real time. I'm going to demonstrate that real quick, so when I start playing the pattern, you probably won't hear the mic anymore. I'm going to have to turn the level down a bit. I'm just going to demonstrate that real quick. Okay, you can see that this is the original pitch. That's always key number 4. That's the C. And if I change this to something else by holding down solo and another keyboard pad, then this will transpose all the synth parts. Okay. And you see, so this explains why there's transpose printed on the panel. Next to the solo button, above the part mute key, you see rest and tie printed on the panel. And it took me a while to figure out what this means. This is only for the step record mode. When you're in step record, and I'm going to empty one of these patterns real quick. Clear pattern. Okay, so I'm going to select synth part number 1. When you're in step record mode, then this allows you to type in notes and extend the length of each node, or to put in pauses. So if you want to put in a pause, you have to just push this key a couple of times, and if you're on a 16-beat grid, it'll give you pauses of 16th measure. So let's say I want to extend this note for a couple of 16th. Oh, I have to press record first. And you see that the length of the note is extended. Now I'm going to put in 2 16th notes of pauses, and maybe then I'm going to go on like this. You get the idea. And to make this a whole bar, I'd have to press 2 more times for a pause of 2 16th, and then that's the result I get. So that's why why rest and tie is printed on the panel. Okay. If you really want to go into detail and program modulation changes and all kinds of changes in Step Edit, you need to activate the motion sequence function right here. And now you can choose all kinds of parameters pressing down the shift key. And now all these functions are shown in the display. All these functions that you can change. First you choose the motion destination, you choose a parameter, and then press the arrow key down, and then you can type in a value. And depending on what step you're on, right now I'm on the last step in the first bar, I can put in changes, right? So now modulation depth on step number 11 can be switched to, well, whatever I put in here. Alright. So check this feature out, because that's a great way to manipulate the sounds that you've recorded. And that's really a lot of fun, manipulating your patterns and songs like that. Or, well, your patterns, and then you chain them up to the song. Talking about songs, I found that when, let's say I want to make a new song and use the insert pattern function to put a couple of patterns in a row, I first select the position, and then I choose the pattern that I wish to put in the song. Let's say I want A34. And now when I choose position to end step and use the insert pattern function, this is always going to give me the very first pattern in the machine. It's always going to be A1. If I wish to put in A34 on position 2 now, then I have to do this while I'm still on position 1. When I'm on position 1, now I can press insert pattern a couple of times, press shift, hold down shift, press key number 9, confirm. Okay, and like this I have the same pattern A34 on all of these positions. But when I'm on end step, say I'm on end step now, and now I use the insert pattern function on position 7, I'll get A1. Alright, so if I don't notice this and do a couple of inserts on the end step, then I would have to change them manually afterwards, which is a bit of a drag. So small advice there. Okay, hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions regarding this unit, let me know. Alright, see you later. Bye.